Spiritual Connections TV. My name is PaulVin. Today we are going to learn about abortion and its spiritual implications. Now, before issues, so I had to restart the live. Kindly let me know if the audio is okay. Before we talk about our topic today, let me talk in an online market, an online-based market. That's into the selling of all kinds of baskets. Let me show you pictures of the kind of baskets sold. Public is at your service with raffia, right? These are purely African stuff. So you can get them right on Akan Republic. If you want a basket like this one, they are all available on Akan Republic. There are a lot of baskets available for sale, right? Just go on akanrepublic.com and you can get them to buy. Just look at this. Beautiful. It's free shipping to Spain. So just log on to akanrepublic.com and make your purchase. They are very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. Akan Republic. Go on akanrepublic.com and make your order and get it delivered right to your doorstep, wherever you are in the world. We do deliveries everywhere. All right. Okay, so kindly help me check my audio. I'm sure it's okay. So see, why am I even bringing this topic up? I popped up about abortion. So I decided to take a look. And I realized that abortion was getting so much free promotion in the West. And then mostly in US. So I dig strategically in black communities in the West and mostly in US. Right? You can do your own research and find out. As someone who is into spirituality, I understood why every human on the streets or in the West. Audio is much better now. Thank you. That's the ordinary person in the West. Some publication on the screen for you to note that so much billions of dollars are spent. So this one says public funding of family planning and abortion services from that 1980 to 2015. And so much money. States spent 71 billion on abortion alone. 71 billion. So that we understand that how the situation is very, very down. So this one is the New York Times. It says the federal government subsidizes abortion. Would that last? Federal government subsidizes abortion. Another one says new report reveals nearly in the US, in the West, billions of dollars. Why? Now, when I make you understand what abortion is and the spiritual implications, whether good or bad, then you will know why the West is spending so much money to promote it. Before that, can you help me share this video? That's unborn, right? To come and watch this video before that decision is finally made. After watching this video, you can then decide to go ahead and indulge in abortion. Or you can advise yourself and stop. Now, does abortion have spiritual implication at all? It's spending so much money in promoting abortion. And why such abortion clinics are strategically situated among the black community. Now, before anything, let me make you understand that we have two major worlds. Right? In the spiritual world, we call them ancestors. All right? The ancestors live just like we are living here. So in case you don't really know, put this in your head that in the astral world, the ancestral families are bonded just like in the time past when African families were living the communitarian life where you will see all your uncles, all your aunties in the same house with their children. Your cousins and your nieces, your cousins, your niece, your nephews are all living in one big house. in the astral world, it's more so like that. All right. Now, why do I have issue, or why should we be having issues with abortion? This is why. When God creates you, then your mother gives birth to you. It's a big lie. Let nobody put that in your head. It's never true anywhere. I don't care whichever book is perpetrating such falsehood. I don't care whether it's the Quran or whether it's the Bible. If you come to my house, I'll be able to show you proof. I'll let you talk to an energy, and you will understand what I'm talking about. Now, this is how birth happens. You do not decide to give birth. Let nobody deceive you that it's my body, so I decide to give birth when I want to give birth. It's a big lie. Your accident occurs, but I'll bet you that you didn't know that's also predestined. Right? But today we are talking about birth. Before a human comes here, first of all, from the astral world to the physical world, woman is the gateway. No doubt about that. Woman is the gateway to this physical world. The world is going to actually come to an end when the men begin to die gradually, because women are the gateway into this world, and it is only through women that souls can come here. Okay, so Kami Sweat says, I don't know if I'm getting the name right. If I'm not, forgive me. In the West, that's Gen Zs have grown up to see it as a very normal process. Okay. So at the end of this video, you will know if it's a very normal process or if it's just an ordinary cell that you are throwing away. Right? And I'll give you proof of what I'm talking about. Because we've done some works on people, right? And we will give you proof. So stay cool. Before a soul leaves the astral world to come here, there are elders of the astral world. When I was born, right, anytime a family member is in trouble, the whole family will meet and know how to solve the situation for that particular family member. In Africa, it used to be. But today, we have also been watching TV and trying to copy the lifestyle of the Western people. And that our kind of communitarian life is also dying. But in the astral type that people want to give to Africans as barbaric, right? That one should explain it best. Barbaric. They are still like that nature of the ancient people. Forgive me for saying barbaric, because it's a stereotype. It's a very bad word. But that will explain it best. In the astral world, our ancestors are still the same as before. That he or she wants to transcend into this physical realm. Now the ancestors will sit and see if the soul qualifies to come. How does the soul qualify? If the soul has made such a journey before, the ancestors have to really sit and criticize, analyze the previous life, how successful it is. Because everybody wants to come. Everybody wants to come. In fact, the contract between the astral world people and the physical world people is that if you go, bring me. So when you come, you bring someone else. When that person comes, he or she also brings someone else. That's the contract. When you go, bring me. That's the contract. So everybody wants to come on earth. So, does he qualify to go again? If not, you must sit down. If yes, then the ancestors approve you to come. Then you will decide the kind of woman in your family, in your lineage, that you want to pass through to come, because women are the gateway. But you will choose who you want to come through. Your parents do not choose you. You choose, you bring me. You asked to be brought here. So, when you choose the one that you want to bring, the one that you want to bring you into this world, then the ancestors and the family gods, people don't even know that we have family gods. We do have family gods. So the ancestors want to come true. Right? And at that instant, thoughts of sex will start happening. It's not just by chance. So, you meet that woman, you have sex, and pregnancy will happen. Now, when the pregnancy happens, right, for whom that pregnancy is made, right, will be visiting the mother to be checking if everything is all right. But after 21 days, then the soul actually comes to live in the woman's womb, because the womb is a significance of the universe. So water comes to set embryo, right? So the fetus will start developing with the water filled around its body, yet the fetus is still fine. How about you? As I'm sitting here, air covers my whole body, right? Those in the other world who can see me here could see that I am in some form of water, but to me, it's not water. Check the sea and check the animals in the sea, the fishes. When you are on earth, you see that they are in water, but to us, it's the same way, just like just a common air. So when you are in the womb, the water, the amniotic fluid that covers you, that time, the child does not see it as water. It's something breathable, something that helps in your development, that it is now having a chance to come into this world. Then suddenly something will happen. The mother will go and lie down in the clinic, open the legs, the pregnancy. So imagine a soul that has gone through the process of qualifying or being qualified by the ancestors to come. Such a hectic process. When you are being judged, analyzed, your previous life, what did you use it to do? You were a thief, you were that, you were that, you were that. You don't, some agree, some to flow and cause it abortion, that I own my body, I decide. So, some of the souls are very, very lenient. They won't say anything, they will just leave. But you, the parent, they leave the astral world and come and chase you on this earth. And what they do is that they will make sure that everything that you want to do here will never succeed. Some go to the extent of making you barren. Yes, some go to the extent of making you barren. And some will make sure that if food is what you eat to survive, they will prevent you from getting food. How? Like when men meet you and you are just a source of bad luck to them. And because you don't know your way around the spiritual change. So, in 2023, around April, a lady approached me on WhatsApp that she cannot get pregnant, right? She's having the issue of barrenness, kind of. Please, whoever, I won't mention that I'm telling this on the public domain. Forgive me for this. But I promise your name will not be mentioned. Okay? So when we did the divination, we realized that this lady has done abortion several times. And wherever the lady goes, the child follows. The mother must appease him with, before another pregnancy will happen. Which is that country? But someone already made a comment about the country. So she left, let me say, she left Canada. It's Canada that we're talking about. She left Canada, but the person is an African, now living in Canada. So, and she availed herself to go through the herbal rituals and stuff. We gave her something to go and drink, and she took it away. Now, after some months, right, I was told spiritually that she has gotten pregnant. So I went ahead and I asked her, and she said, yes, she's pregnant. She has given birth. Let me put the chart on the screen. Oh, sorry. I think this chart was showing her name. I don't want to show her name. Okay. She actually got pregnant, and now she has been able to give birth. I met her in April 2023, yes, April 2023. And we are in March 20. The energies revealed to my wife that she has given birth, and I was just waiting for her to come and confirm, and she came to confirm. On the third day, she came to confirm. Then that was when this chat happened. So I think she gave birth on the 23rd, and on the 26th, it's an experience I've had, and people have come to me with such issue. Abortion is barrenness. One implication, let me just even put it somewhere. One implication of abortion is barrenness. Sometimes the child will make sure that natural barrenness, let me say it that way, will follow you, and they will make sure that they mess you up. They will destroy stuff for you. 3, serious bad luck. Serious bad luck, or a human murder, because you block the chance of a soul coming into this world. Almost every kind of punishment that a killer deserves, it's also done to one of them. When I say high ones, I mean high souls. You see, in the current dispensation that we are as Africans, this is the time that the greater souls of Africans are being born, because African redemption is going to happen in a few years. We will see it, right? And in about 150 to 200 years' time, Africa should be able to rule the world. It is going to happen. And this is the period when such highborns are going to be bound to come into this world to lay the foundation. Are not coming. So, when you go to Africa today, all African hospitals, the abortion pills, not even, I'll mention his name, he is one of them, sponsoring pregnancy, look after themselves. They don't have the financial capacity to look after themselves, and they are going hungry. Why must you care? I am an African. I do not eat from your bowl. Whatever I get, I eat. If I don't get, I starve. Why must you care? Allow them to give birth. Why have you put upon yourself to stop the birth process? Come to Ghana. From Accra to Kumasi is a whole bush. The land is very, very depopulated. It's only in Accra limits the birth of serious souls, highborns, who will be able to have the mental faculties and mental capacity to lay down the foundation. The Nkrumah people, the Nyarara people, they are trying to stop the birth of such people. But you, the vessel, the woman and the man, you will be dealt with. Seriously. You will be dealt with by your ancestors. So, at this moment, if you are a black soul, if you are a black person, and you would have still been in darkness, even though we are still being colonized, but it will still be worse, just like the days before Nkrumah's regime, right? So such souls like Kwame Nkrumah are going to be born from this. They block the vessel. You can't come. Therefore, they want to teach children in schools that abortion is just a normal right. Nobody has the right to take it from you. You have the right to control your body. You have the right to tell your body what, or you have the right to give birth when you want to give birth. You have the right to say no to birth or to abort. And they even subsidize it for you. Perhaps they will forgive you. Just maybe they will forgive you. Right? You may get in touch if you have done such before. And if you are willing to avail yourself, you will go through the cleansing. But it will cost you. It is going to cost you. If you go into the ever background, people who have done abortion, right, and they have been taken through the abortion with which the herbs are put in for you to bath, the ancestors recommend that you boil the water to become very hot, so that when you go through it, you will think twice the next time that you want to abort again. Aborting, blocking your own father from coming into this world. It could be that it is that your brother who died some years ago that's going to come back through you, and you are being so wicked to block the chance. So when you also die and you want to come, maybe it will be done to you. And perhaps nobody will even want to avail himself or herself for you to come, because when you were in life, you were unwilling to bring people. Therefore, the ancestors may not be willing to grant you the permission to go through someone else into. When I come, lack understanding, and one of such is abortion. Henceforth, if you are found, or if you are fond of doing abortion, please advise yourself, especially if you are a black person. Your ancestors want to come into this world through you. Avail yourself for the chance to be given them to come. Right? I thank you for having the time and the chance to watch my videos. Those who shared, may the gods and the ancestors bless you. Kindly advise someone who is having the mindset of going through abortion. If you have a friend who wants to abort, please advise them. Let them stay clear of it. Let them know and understand why they should allow their ancestors to come. Right? Thank you for watching. We will meet on the other side another time. Thank you.